Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video, we have our weekly update of how much we made this week in yield farming passive income with concentrated V3 pools, as well as a couple of other dApps that we are staking on. But before we get into the video, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you want to, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Go and follow me over on Twitter, links in the description. Discord servers are in the description as well. And always remember, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research and be very careful about what you're investing in crypto and DeFi because it is extremely risky. And with that being said, let's jump into it. So I'm going to leave two links in the description. One of them is going to be for Aperture and one of them is going to be for Crystal. Both of them, if you just use the applications, which we do anyway with yield farming, you're going to get points. You can see on Crystal, you get crystals, and on Aperture, you get your points here, which will be converted into tokens when they do launch. So it's a free airdrop. You may as well farm it. You need a referral link, so I'll leave them down below. Okay, with that said, let's take a look at how the volume has been this week. So volume has been pretty low the past few days, sort of 3 to 4 billion, which again is pretty low in comparison to like $10 billion days that we had. So volume slightly lower, which means we're probably going to be making less this week. But let's bring up our calculator and let's go over to Aperture and start to see how much we have made for this week. Now, a lot of positions are still out of range, which is annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to see how much we've made this week overall. Okay, so start off over on Aperture. On this Ethan USDC pool, we've made $36.66. We've made $28 over on Optimism, $5 in Matic. We've made $16.18 on our WETH and Toshi pool. WETH and Normie have made $16.94. $65.08 on our WETH and USDBC pool over on Base. $33.73 over on our Aero pool. Only 33 cents here, which I do need to actually get rid of this, and only $1.27 here, which again I need to reposition that. 127 on WETH and Fungi. We've made $8.06. On AVAX, we've made $6.64. And then in ARB, we haven't made anything on ARB and USDC because that's been out of range. So we're going to leave that at 0. WETH and RDAP, which is basically like $50 now, but we've still made, let's just round up to $15 even, just because it's easier to work out. And then on WETH and Brett, we're out of range as well. So $232 over on Aperture. And if we go over to Turbos, I have, if you haven't seen my video, then go ahead and watch that because I did go ahead and convert my SUI position into this USDT and USDC pool just whilst SUI does its thing. If you haven't watched my SUI video that I did a couple of days ago, I'd recommend doing so because it kind of went over why I did this and what I think is going to happen to the SUI price over the next few weeks. Now, I have claimed this has gone out of range a couple of times, and I have gone ahead and got 9.22 SUI to go ahead and claim as well, which is $10.21 plus the 840 here. So plus 10.21 plus 840. So that's 251 so far. Okay, and then if we go over to Aerodrome, which is where I have two other pools that I'm currently finding, which I'm probably going to add to this over the next couple of days. There's a couple of extra pools that I want to add into Aero. So you'll see me do that if and when I go ahead and do so. But if we go over to dashboard, you can see our OVN and USD plus we have here, and then also we have WETH and Wells. So OVN and USD plus is currently getting 252.75% per year, and we currently have $53.40 to claim. And then also we have our WETH and Wells pool doing 351% per year, which we have $244.47 to claim as well. So that brings us up to $550 for the week, which is not too bad in passive income from yield farming, considering that, volume has been down, etc. So that's how much we've made this week. If we times that by 4, it's an average of about just over $2,000 a month, which isn't bad. You know, that's like the average salary in the UK actually, so that's pretty good. If we go down, you can see some of these APRs, even still on over on Aerodrome, are just crazy. I mean, on TKN and WETH right now, you can get 477%, which if we take a look at the price of TKN is currently gone through a couple of, it's obviously gone through this massive pump. Now, this is a pretty new token. That's why the APRs are so strong. But you can see it went up a chunk, then it came down quite a bit, and now it's kind of stable-ish. I mean, if we take a look at the last like 4 hours, you can see the other day we dropped to about 23 cents, which actually, yeah, it went down like 75%, and then it sort of come back up, and then it went back down, then it's back up, then down, now slowly climbing up again. So you can see the transactions, etc. Now there isn't a huge amount of transactions. There's decent volume, $1.2 million of volume over on Aerodrome, but you're still making, where's Aero? Here it is. You can still potentially make from this, 477% APR, which is over 1% a day, which is pretty good. There's a $12 million TVL, 5.3 million in volume, and obviously this in fees, which is over 1%, which is pretty good. Now this is 24 hours, of course. Again, you can make some pretty good fees on Aero right now. There's some decent pools with a lot of opportunity over here. But again, you have to be careful because when it comes with like really high APRs, there is some risk with these positions, of course, as there would be because you're getting such high APRs. So you do have to keep that in mind in permanent loss and all that good stuff. Now, the good thing with Aero is you don't have to, you can go onto concentrated pools and set the ranges, and obviously your APRs are going to be a lot higher, right? I mean, there's some positions in here that you can do concentrated with, but where it says basic, I did do a video on Aerodrome kind of going over everything, so I do explain it in a bit more detail in that video if you want to take a look at that. But these basic volatile pools, you don't set the range, you just kind of do 50-50 token between the tokens, like this one, for example, WETH and YFX. I have no idea what YFX is. It's just random on my screen right now, and it just caught my eye probably because of this logo. So that's why I kind of explained it, right? You do 50-50, and then that's it. So you just come into here, deposit this, and then you're good to go, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm looking to add another position over on Aero for this week. But yeah, Aerodrome, not too bad. I mean, on Aero, we've made about $300 this week just on Aerodrome alone, which is pretty good. So I think we do have some trading fees potentially over here as well, maybe. Yeah, like basically nothing on OVN, so I'm not even going to bother with that. But that's going to be it for the video. Just over $550 for the week, not too bad. And guys, that's really going to be it. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't already. Take a look at the description of those 2 airdrop links so you can farm some free points and get some free money. And with that said, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.